Hey, Mike.
Hey, what's up, man?
Trying to look at the camera.
That's hard. That's what she said.
So what we have today is another in our series that we've been doing, our Hardywood GBS series, courtesy of Larry. I signed up for the family tree at Hardywood, and he was kind enough to go down and pick it up in Virginia. Well, up to go pick it up in Virginia.
We've been doing like a Hardywood advertisement for like a couple weeks now.
Pretty much, yeah. The first one Mike and I did a while ago was the regular GBS, but this was like not this batch. And then I did Kentucky Christmas Morning, and then Mike and I did Apple Brandy GBS,
Yep.
and then we just did Caliente GBS with my wife Carrie on New Year's Eve. And now we're going to do Bourbon Barrel GBS, and then next week I think we're going to do Double Barrel because we wanted to do the Apple Brandy, get that under our skin. This is what the Kentucky Christmas Morning one did. And then we're going to do this one because the Double Barrel GBS is Apple Brandy and this double barrels. For those that don't know, Hardywood's Gingerbread Stout is just a gingerbread stout with honey, vanilla, cinnamon, and it's got a pop goes the weasel. Yeah, it's vanilla beans, Imperial milk stout, vanilla beans, fresh baby ginger, and wildflower honey. It's then aged in Virginia bourbon barrels where it adapts its incredibly mellow character for 12 weeks. Pour that motherfucking aggressive. That's a mic pour right there, people. You gonna do a shot pour? We switched roles.
No, I actually have a head. Sean pours don't have heads.
Oh, damn! Burn.
Let's go look at this.
So we have our Trios Tekus. Yeah, the head is super compact. It actually looks like a like almost like a milkshake, or like if like. Well, mine does at least. Like a nitro beer in a sense. Super compact. But
yep. It's like a sepia brown. This is
yeah.
the look that all of them have.
Yeah. Not pitch black.
Very, very, very dark brown. She knows, huh?
I don't know why I was on a cheers for a nose. Wow.
Feels like boozy GBS.
Yep.
Yeah, basically, yeah, you're just getting a lot of ginger. You're getting vanilla.
I'm getting a slew of ginger.
Yeah, I'm getting like wood and booze.
Your nose just went in it.
And you need to be careful when you have those big frothy heads. Not used to doing that, buddy.
Nope.
I get it.
Want to switch glasses? Yeah, ginger, vanilla. Not really getting a honey sweetness.
I always get
cinnamon for sure.
Yeah, cinnamon for sure. I always get a little bit of dark chocolate in these ones, and I'm getting it here too.
Yep.
I don't know if I'm supposed to because no one ever comments on it.
Well,
but
it even says chocolatey stout.
Does it? Okay, fair enough. But yeah, you're just getting like lots of like, it's almost like holiday spices. You know what I mean?
It's
what are you getting?
It's holiday.
It's really good.
Cheers.
So.
Wow.
That's glorious.
It's much more in your face than the Apple branded GBS.
Yeah, this is much more like powerful punch of a beer.
Yeah. This is just, it feels like, yeah, wow, hold on. Because you get the barrel right up front. You taste booze.
You're getting that, yeah, you're definitely getting bourbon. It has a little bit of heat in there.
Yep. And you're getting this you're getting the vanilla sweetness. You actually, I get the honey too. The honey comes through rather nicely, like right in the middle of the flavor, I think.
Yep.
And you get like almost like a milk chocolatey thing going on too. But the base beer is still there. It's still there, it's still holding on pretty well. But there's all these other things just kind of.
And I'm loving the all that wood in there too. It almost dries it up, in a good way.
This is what 11.5.
What's the regular base beer?
I think it's around the same ish, or maybe I want to say maybe 9. What was Caliente? 9.5, 9.5 or 9.2, I think, and that's technically base beer, which is it's not going to add like there's no wood or anything or no.
Some of these poor booze in the barrel.
Mouthfeel. It starts off like you think it's going to be creamy. I feel like when it hits first your tongue, I feel like it's going to be a little bit creamier, but then it like kind of thins out a little bit.
Yeah,
but I think but the apple brandy was like that. Like none of them really have crazy mouthfeels from what.
No, I mean, what's crazy mouthfeel? It's good mouthfeel. It's not oily. It finishes pretty easy. It has some creaminess in there, but it's definitely not. It's definitely a little thinner than you expect. All the GBSs are just a little thinner than you expect. But right when they hit the mouth, they almost have a creamy consistency, but it does thin out pretty quick.
Yep.
And this one doesn't linger at all either. It finishes really pretty clean.
I forget what the apple brandy. I forget if the apple brandy finished clean or not. I remember with the apple brandy. I remember at first I thought the apple brandy accentuated the ginger and cinnamon, but I feel like this is but balls to the wall.
Yeah, but I always feel like the I feel like beers like this are usually complemented by that bourbon barrel, but that bourbon flavor just goes with so many things. It's because it's always light. Even when you say that's strong, it's always light. Very seldom do I have bourbon barrel beers where that bourbon completely takes over.
Right.
And this character that those bourbon barrels have, they just make stouts better. Mm-hmm. It just accentuates things,
Yep. Yeah, and I don't know. I think I was partially thinking I was in like the apple brandy the most so far, based on apple brandy versus bourbon barrel. I still think my favorite one is the Kentucky Christmas Morning, which is this with coffee in a sense. But I think this is probably better than the apple brandy in my opinion.
It is. I did like the apple brandy. I do wish the apple brandy was shown to a little bit more. I know it was perfect for you, but I feel like it had a little more bite. It would have been perfect for me.
After having this, I think I can see exactly what you mean, and I think I didn't realize I wanted it until having this and seeing what kind of burst of flavor that this is giving me. If I could get that burst of flavor from the apple brandy variant and have much more apple like that just made it a little bit more oomph. Now I can see that I kind of would have liked that. So it's going to be interesting to see what double barrel does and actually like I think it goes bourbon barrel then apple. It says on the bottle. We'll figure it out, but I'm really curious to see how that actually compares.
It's a beautiful beer. I mean, I have zero. I mean, there's no complaints. Everything about this is pretty much exactly what I wanted. What you should expect.
Right.
You get everything on the nose matches everything on the palate. I think you might get a little bit more wood in the mouth. Yeah. But it is big. It's flavorful, but it finishes clean, so you want to keep drinking it.
Yep.
You know.
I think the most the thing that I like the most about what we're doing here is I don't think we've ever done a series like this. I don't think we've ever done this close in proximity different variants of a beer.
No,
this many. We've done definitely different like side by side of different variants, but one or two. But like,
not week by week by week.
No, this is like now that we've gone through like so far. You've done 3. I've done this is my 4th.
Fine, be the big guy.
I think we should probably end it with regular GBS.
Just go right back to the beginning.
Yeah, that or Christmas. We'll figure it out. We're not going to say what we're going to do. We don't want to like accidentally ruin it. But yeah, this beer is amazing. All the ones we've had in the series so far are amazing. Even the Caliente. Like if you saw the review, go watch that review. That was awesome.
That's a really good beer.
I thought I was going to hate it, but I actually really enjoyed it.
I feel like what they've been doing is all the variants. Like the base beer shines through in a big way.
Yep.
And so these the barrels and any adjuncts they're using it to complement the base beer instead of changing the character of it.
Right.
You're just giving like new shades, giving you a new dimension to enjoy the beer from without it taking away from what their beer really was. I think that this is the right way to have variants.
But yeah, let us know in the comments what you think of this year's Bourbon Barrel GBS by Hardywood. in GBS in general. What's your favorite variant? We've asked you this in all the reviews. Let us know what you think our favorite review of it was so far. But yeah, next week we're gonna do double barrel, and then after that we'll see what happens. We still have the rest of the gauntlet. I don't know if we're gonna run the entire gauntlet, but I forget.
I'm not mad at it so far.
We still have the rum barrel from last year.
Oh Jesus, that's a different gauntlet though.
Yeah. But yeah. Nerdsense.net, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. And also, again, thank you again, Larry, for going to pick these up for me.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm Sean.
I'm Mike.
And
this is Nerdsense.